Hello again, my friends. This is Victoria Bell, and I'm going to show you how to make super easy Instant Pot natto. First, you'll need some black beans. That's my preference. I think it's more delicious, and it does have some soybeans mixed in with it. The nice thing about natto is it takes all the harm out of soybean, unlike other fermented soy products. And you want to soak these in enough water to keep it covered until it's foamy on top, just like this right here. Next, we're going to drain our fluid from the beans, like so. And some people rinse after doing this. I don't rinse it. I've tried all variations of making natto, and this is what works best for me, and it works every single time. Natto is kind of a finicky creature. So now we're going to add some salt. I prefer the Celtic gray unrefined, and I mix it with a little Redmond real salt, and I just kind of cover it up, probably a teaspoon and a half, so it looks about like this. Next, we're gonna set up our Instant Pot. And we're not going to boil these beans, we're going to steam them. You want to put some water in the bottom of your Instant Pot. Just enough to cover the bottom layer of the rack that it comes with. And then we're going to put this on top of the rack, like so. Put it in the Instant Pot, close the lid, push pressure cook, and we're gonna cook it on custom high for about 1.5 hours should be plenty. I've tried all different kinds of lengths, and that seems to be a really safe amount. And we're gonna start it, and then we'll come back when it's all cooked and show you what to do next. Okay, the time is up, and so now we're gonna release the pressure from this Instant Pot. And I like to steam it rather than boil it in the water, because it keeps the flavor in the beans better. And I don't know, I just think it helps keep the beans kind of dry. So it's pretty hot, so be careful. Okay, so even though we didn't put water in there, we're gonna drain it out, whatever little excess steam that condensated in there. So I'm gonna put this lid on here to help drain it out and keep the beans inside. I notice it keeps a nicer sticky to the beans if there's not any excess water in there. So then we put a starter. So we get this at an Asian market usually. Get the organic if possible. This one doesn't have the seasonings. Usually they come in little packets with some mustard and some soy sauce, but this one doesn't come with that, which we don't use it anyway. They use MSG and stuff like that in there, which we don't want. And I know a lot of other videos I watched to making natto, they're very OCD about keeping germs out, and you know what, this is, you know, fungus and a natto bacillus. And the benefits of this natto bacillus is that it not only populates your gut with good bacteria, but it enables the absorption of vitamin K2, which improves your immune system. Before I started eating natto, I used to have blisters all over my mouth. Like, they call them cold sores, but really it causes skin cancer. It's a virus that turns bad, related to radiation exposure, especially. So they say the sun causes skin cancer, but it's actually the radiation, and that can be dental x-rays. But I notice when I get some sun, my blisters come out. And so we put the natto in here, and it's mixed up. Now we're going to let it sit 1 to 2 days in a warm place, and that's going to be in the oven, and it's dark, and it's going to stay warm in there. And sometimes I'll even heat up the oven to like 200 degrees the next day just to keep it warm. And we'll let you see how it looks tomorrow. All right. Good morning. It's Victoria Bell again, and we're going to check on our natto to see how it's coming along. This is the first batch that I made that I showed you, and it's been 2 days, and it's not very stringy. It's supposed to be stringy and sticky. So this was not a batch that I started, but this batch I just did last night, and it's already more stringy and sticky. I don't know if you can see that. So this needs about 1 more day before it's finished, and it should be really sticky, have a whole bunch of strands of little fibers stringing from it. And the benefit of natto is not only does it clean out the calcium buildup from your arteries and blood vessels, but it sends the nutrients derived from the beans. Instead of being harmful for you from all the lectins, it makes it bioavailable to your body for nutrition. And the main source is it pushes calcium into the bones where it belongs instead of your arteries. And that way it builds up your immune system. So it builds your immunity, it builds your bone strength, it clears the blood vessel arteries, and it gives you other micronutrients that your body can absorb. So particularly calcium in the places where it belongs. So it gives you cardiac health and I can't say enough about it. I don't want to scare you, but I'm going to show you a picture of me before I started eating natto about 5 years ago. And do you see all these fine wrinkles on my face? Those from all the blisters that I had before I started eating natto. I was really scared for my health. So eat your natto. And it smells and tastes a little bit off-putting, maybe like a little garbage maybe, or dead animal, but I can't smell or taste that anymore. Now I hope you're not too scared, but this is a way I like to eat natto. You can add it to your regular food, just put it on top of whatever you're eating along with your sauerkraut. And this is a natural way to get some natural calcium in too. I'll make another video on how to toast your eggshells. You don't have to buy calcium supplements. In fact, they've proven that it does not work. Calcium supplements over the counter do not work. So, but calcium eggshells is like the perfect combination of nutrients your body can use. And I just like to eat them straight, you know, because it's edible. But if I grind it up, I don't like it as much. I like to crunch it. So while I'm crunching it, I'm going to show you how to just add your natto inside your eggshells and then put it inside your fridge and eat it later. Eat one a day. There, you don't have to buy your supplements. Nature's best supplement. Just go put it in your fridge, ready to go. Hit the thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video, and good health and well-being to you all.